Well, we learned more today about last night's triple murder at the Great Lakes Dragaway in Kenosha County.
He walked up to the three that are now dead and basically just shot them point blank.
That suspect is still on the loose. Ricky Mitchell is live with more on the investigation. Ricky.
Well, we learned from Sheriff Beth in Kenosha County today that the three victims were all gang members from Illinois. Now, we did speak to the food vendor who was working right where the shooting happened. He said the three victims were actually buying food from his booth when the shooter came around the line with about a dozen people waiting and started shooting.
He come back, bow, shot, and then he took off and ran across the field. Willie
Coleman says he was cooking on the grill last night at Great Lakes Dragway when he suddenly heard about 12 to 14 gunshots.
We putting cheese on the burger and they walked right up to him and started shooting.
He says the shooter didn't say a word before firing.
The only thing I'm very positive of is the three people who are dead are involved with a gang in Illinois.
Sheriff David Beth in Kenosha County says the suspect shot the three men at close range, first hitting two of them, then going around the side of the tent to shoot the third. Beth says the shooter then came back and fired additional shots into the first two victims.
He had enough time and enough arrogance to go back up and actually make sure that they were dead.
Beth says one of the victims' fathers is a high-ranking member of an Illinois gang and that the families of the victims have not cooperated in the investigation. Detectives have not yet found a motive for the shooting and are working with police in Illinois and the FBI to determine if the victims' gang affiliations had anything to do with their deaths.
There's a strong possibility, but until we actually get the suspect or talk to someone with some hard evidence, I don't know for that for sure.
And authorities right now have a vague description of that shooter. They say that this was a targeted shooting, and Sheriff Beth emphasized that there is no danger to the public. Reporting live in Kenosha County, Ricky Mitchell, today's TMJ4.
Well, that should be of some comfort. Thank you, Ricky.